Okay, this is a Kenmore sewing machine. Don't remember which model number it is. But anyway, wanting to show you the way the parts move so that you can see the places that need the oil the most. Okay, if you look at this here, this is your upper looper, and that little post needs to go up and down as your machine runs. So that spot needs oil, but also behind that spot is a pivot point. Oh dear, you can't see with my hand there. Sorry, there's a pivot point right back there, hidden behind it. So watch how that moves as I turn the handle. See how that needs oil to help it go up and down like that, but also to make that little block tilt and pivot. Then you also have this little point down at the bottom of it where it's pivoting. That also needs oil. Those are oil areas that get frozen up easily. Right here, this is your lower looper pivot point. And basically your lower looper just pivots back and forth on that. And so that is the section that needs oiled for your lower looper to be free. I don't have my presser put down, so it's not feeding the fabric quite right because I do have it threaded right now. Anyway, then over here on the left side with your side door open, here is another area that gets frozen. This area, I don't know. There's something some service techs will use as a lubricant. They will use something called white lithium grease. I hate white lithium grease. I will not use it on any sewing machines I work with. It is a pain in the butt to clean out, and it turns to cement. The new techs are taught to use it because they are selling and working on machines that are considered disposable that usually aren't not expected to work more than 5 years. In fact, some of them don't work more than 1 year. But this little part inside here, and this little block, sorry, it's hard to pay attention and video at the same time. Okay, that needs to be able to slide up and down. See? And you see all these other little points, like this point up here is spinning around. So that section, let's see, where's my pencil? There it is. Okay, that spins around. So that's a point where you want to make sure you get a little bit of oil. Anywhere that you have a little oil well opening, like these ones here. Now these ones take several drops of oil on the back of the machine here, and the one on the top of the machine here. Let's see, the handle's in the way, isn't it? Okay, with the handle down, there it is. This goes to a wick. And so it usually takes, I would put 6 drops of oil in that one. One of my Singer machines says to use 12 drops of oil on there. Then you have like your little oiling point here and here. Let's see, can't remember if this is one here, but I think it might be in the center of that one because it goes down here to help those, because that's your feed dog mechanism down in there. But basically anywhere where one piece of metal moves against another piece of metal. Now, I don't know if you can see well enough down inside here. Let's see if I can get what is a good angle for getting a view in there. There is another little part that I am having trouble getting a view of. A little too good. Okay, now see how rusty that, or well, that's not, it's rust and lint. I have not completely cleaned this one out since I got it freed up. See, that part needs to be able to move and pivot as well. It's sliding against another piece of metal. Let's see. Still on that left side there. If I come out here, right down in there, if you watch that, let's see, it gets blocked here and there. See that? See, those parts are rubbing against each other. And if there's no lubrication between those parts, you will have a frozen up machine. Everything that pivots metal against metal needs a drop of oil. Let's see if I can go ahead and go back out without ruining the video. Oh crap, did I turn it off? No, it's still working. Okay. Anyway, those are some of your points that you need to make sure get the oil. But this one I actually had to, let's see, Getting a good enough. Okay, that one right here. This, where that part slides and this stuff goes, pivots and goes up and down here, but that little block inside here slides up and down. That one I had to clean. I actually had to put oil first and then clean it because it looked like black lithium grease. I don't know if there is a black lithium grease, but it looked like black lithium grease, all dried out and stuck and sticky. You can still see a little bit of the residue on the end of the block there, I think. It's hard to get it to focus. There we go, it's focusing. But see how that black on there? Basically, it was all sticky black stuff. You can see it's got an oil slick on it now, and you'd rather be better off with an oil slick on it than having the rust or the black stuck stuff. But anyway, so those are your big pivot points that are easily accessible from the outside that all need plenty of oil to give you a chance to finish freeing up your machine. Now, it's possible you have parts inside that we can access from the bottom or taking the machine apart, but that's a bigger job, and I don't do that kind of stuff in front of people because I have really naughty language when I'm working on machines. I sound a bit like a sailor. Anyway, but I really want to help get your Kenmore up and going because as you can see, these are actually almost all metal machines. They've got a plastic casing, but the interior, I've not found any plastic pieces except for this. And it's actually the door part. That's a door closure part that's actually plastic, just like the case is plastic. But the inside stuff so far has all been metal. So anyway, hopefully we can get your little machine up and going very soon. Did I stop it? No, I didn't get it stopped. How do I stop it?